Hello, everyone, and welcome to Soul Stained Ink. My name is Beth, and I thought I would take the time today to do a bit of an update for you guys. We had Monday off of school, and then Tuesday and today, which is Wednesday the 22nd, I have been out of school because I've been sick for 21 days now, and we discovered through lab work and samples and things that they took that I have salmonella poisoning, a really bad case. And my doctor was like, "How are you not in the hospital?" And I went, "I have no idea. I'm severely dehydrated. I don't know if you can tell, but my fingers have been pruny for like a week now because of the dehydration. It's been bad. However, apparently, in January, I have read 7 books. I'm going to tell you about those. I am going to show you all the books I got for my American Modernities class and just do a little chit chat with you. Uh, so right now I'm currently reading a book called How Can I Help You by Laura Sims. I'll just show you that because if I bring up the other, it will start playing. And this book, it's slow. I don't know what to tell you about it. It was pitched to me as being about a serial killing librarian, and I can see why. Like, she is a librarian now, but you find out like really quickly that she was a nurse before she became a librarian. Um, I don't know, halfway through it. There's a lot going on. But yeah, the books I have finished so far in January are 2 crochet books, one called Crochet Hat Patterns, Best Crochet Beanies, Caps, Hats, and Head Cover Patterns. It's kind of more for beginners. I like them, but they're not really what I was looking for. And then Easy Hat, Scarf, and Neck Warmer Crochet Patterns in 4 sizes, baby, to teen, and adult. Again, I've been crocheting off and on since I was 6 and almost daily for the last several years. So, eh. Next, I read Times Convert by Deborah Harkness. We started it in December. Buddy read the All Souls series. I buddy read it with Fiona. And this one I gave 4.5 out of 5 stars. It was good. It was great, but it didn't quite reach 5 stars for me. I don't know if it was because I wasn't feeling well while I was reading it, because again, the salmonella is kicking my behind. So I don't know if that was part of it or if it was just I felt like it was kind of jumping through some things. But either way, it was still a solid 4.5. It just didn't quite get to 5. Next, I read Pete the Cat's Snow Days, a winter and holiday book for kids. I included this one because it was a Pete the Cat I had not read before, and I really enjoyed it. I don't remember. Hold on a second. I'll check and see. 4 stars. Yeah, it was super cute. I love Pete the Cat. Next, I completed The Lost Bookshop by Evie Woods. Again, this was a 4-star read for me, kind of a soft 4 stars. It's definitely a very slow kind of character study. It jumps between the past and this woman who is kind of running from an arranged marriage, an abusive husband. She wants to have a life and she becomes this bookshop owner and researcher. And then in the present, we are following another woman who's left her abusive husband and this man that she meets and becomes friendship becomes friends with, and possibly there's more going on. And he is a literary researcher. And then I read and completed The Great Gatsby. That is a soft 3 stars for me. This is like the 9th or 10th time I've read it, possibly more, 12th time. I don't know. It was for my American Modernities course. We are looking at the time period in like the early 1900s, so between World War I and World War II. And then I completed yesterday The School at the Chalet by Eleanor M. Brent Dyer. And this is the January Children's Book Club book pick. It is also one of Fiona at Reads and Eats. It's one of her favorite books. The whole series is. This is published, I believe, in 1925. I gave it a 4-star. It was a really cute book, but not deep enough for my liking. But again, it was in 1925. Now I'm going to show you all of the books. I think all the books I ordered for American Modernities, I believe that they've all come in now. So I'm going to show you those. Now, mind you, there are several articles, poems, things that I did not order the books for. She's putting online for us. But these are the ones that I ordered the books, either because I couldn't find them online or because they're like photo texts that I needed to be able to look at, or they were things I just thought I might want to keep in my library for further use. This is not in the order that we will be studying them, but this is just, it's in the order I got them and they're stacked up. But these are the books for American Modernities. Again, that is looking at the ages between, or at the years between World War I and World War II, mostly, and then like right after World War II. Let Us Now Praise Famous Men by James Agee and Walker Evans. Words and photographs of 3 tenant families in the Deep South. This is one of those photo essays that I was really interested to have in person. The New Negro Voices of the Harlem Renaissance, edited by Elaine Locke, with an introduction by Arnold Rampersad. So there's that one. I really like that design. 12 Million Black Voices by Richard Wright, forward by Noel Ignatier, or Ignative maybe. Introduction by David Bradley. And I believe this is another of the, yeah, it's another one that has the photos in it. I wish I had better lighting in here. I need to figure that out. It Can Happen Here by Jack London, Sinclair Lewis, and Philip Roth. Or featuring Jack London, Sinclair Lewis, and Philip Roth. And this is edited or put together by Claire Sprague. And this is just a short collection of their works. Quicksand by Nella Larson, which is apparently an amazing novella that that is just not well known. So I'm looking forward to reading that one. And then Winesburg, Ohio by Sherwood Anderson, which our professor said is a collection of short stories that should be really famous and, you know, just really well known, and is not. Oh, I love when they put like warnings in front of things. This was originally published in 1919, and it says this work is a product of its time and place and may include values, images, events, and language that are offensive to modern sensibilities. Reader discretion is advised. That's like when they turned the golden age of Disney movies into PG instead of G. Like, we all know The Lion King is a Hamlet retelling. You didn't have to put a note on there that says, hey, someone gets murdered. Yeah, it's in the plot, my dude. And then the last one I have is You Have Seen Their Faces, forward by Ellen Trachtenberg, and this is by Erskine Caldwell and Margaret Burke White, and this is another photo text. So I'm really excited to dig into these this semester. We watched a documentary that you can find here on YouTube about the White City, which was the Chicago's World Fair. It's called Echoes of the White City, maybe. I don't know. It is an hour and a half-ish documentary on the Chicago World's Fair. It is narrated by Okay, I looked it up. It is called Expo Magic of the White City, and it is narrated by Gene Wilder. It's absolutely fabulous. You should check it out if you're interested in that. Um, Having watched it, had a discussion about the World's Fair and all of that in the first week of class, and then moved on and read The Great Gatsby again. I am now even more interested to finally pick up The Devil in the White City, so I might be picking that one up soon. But anyway, that's really all I have for you today. I just wanted to update you on what's going on and what I've read and show you my little book haul for class. I am attempting to not buy as many physical books this year. However, I figure if they are for my degree, then more power to me for picking them up, right? I may or may not ever use them again, but I am fully excited to read them and I will probably reference them later on, especially since I am getting a degree in children's literature, focusing on middle grades, and I want to go back and find examples of that from 100 years before middle grade was actually technically a thing. So these, I am sure, will be helpful in my research and uh, just looking at the time periods that these pieces came out in and, talking about who they were pointed at, both age levels and in some cases, races. So that's going to be very interesting to look at and research. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. I know I said that already, and this is a slightly longer video for me, so it is what it is. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not new here, thank you for sticking with me. I promise at some point I've got to get better, right? But I will talk to you guys again soon. I hope that if you have been affected by all this Arctic weather coming through, that you are staying warm. If you have not been, if you're on the other side of the world and you're enjoying summer, I hope that you're staying cool. And above all, I hope that you're staying safe. I will talk to you again soon.